2NURFM, a broadcast service of the University of Newcastle.
Let's have a chat about some motoring matters this morning. I saw this story over the weekend. A Sunshine Coast couple, they bought a Dodge four-wheel drive, 2010. Long story short, it had a million problems. They got to a stage, they took it back. No joy. They ran over it with a tank at the weekend. And I've got to admire these people because they said, in all good conscience, we don't want this damn thing out on the road.
Wouldn't it make you feel good to run over that thing with a tank?
It'd make me feel good to run over a lot of things with a tank, but I don't know.
Yeah, we won't go there.
I don't know where that list is going to start. So, but I thought it opens the question. We're talking about lemons today, and everyone's possibly bought a second-hand car, and there's always that worry. Yeah, hand up in the studio here this morning. So first off, we'll look at second-hand cars, and then what are your rights with a new car? So I would imagine when it comes to second-hand cars, there's not a lot you can do, is there?
Look, when life deals you lemons and you want to make lemonade, that doesn't work so well with cars. So what you need to do is before you even see the lemon, get someone who knows about these things to look at it for you. The NRMA is there, your friendly mechanic is there, the bloke over the road who used to be the motoring editor for the Newcastle Herald might be there, but get someone who knows what they're looking at to tell you what you should or shouldn't buy.
Okay, and especially what happens if you're going for something a little bit out of the ordinary as well? Let's say European, maybe.
Okay, so if you're looking at a used car, my advice is find out how much it costs to fix it before you buy it. I mean, that Mercedes-Benz or BMW might be a steal, but if it's going to cost you, I don't know, $1,200 to have the oil changed or something ridiculous like that. Think about this. Go and ask somebody, what is your servicing cost on a XYZ car?
Yep. A European car looks great in your driveway, not when it's up on bricks.
No,
so there you go. All right,
no.
So buy beware for used cars. But that's why a lot of people do go and buy a new car, because they go, I'll spend a little bit more. And in 2016, the expectation is that you're going to get a good car.
Sure.
But not always the case.
Well, Todd, what's happened over the years is that cars have become much more sophisticated. Lots and lots of electronic systems on them. Also, too, at the car manufacturing level, in a lot of cases, the guys are having more cars put through the production line in a given period of time. So in some instances, the quality control isn't there. So you're getting hit at both ends. There used to be the whole thing about don't buy a Monday car, don't buy a Friday car. Now it's kind of, don't buy one that was built at midnight on Thursday either. This is where it's going. The cars are more sophisticated. The guys are being forced to do more work. The cars, in some instances, are not quite what they should be.
Well, I got a call this morning from a lady who said one of the frustrations is you take it back and you tell the mechanic there's this problem, and they turn around and go, look, I've stuck the laptop on it. We've done a diagnostic and it's fine. You drive out and...
Yep.
It's you know what it's like. You take it to a mechanic and say there's a rattle. The mechanic says, well, jump in and take it for a drive, and the sound goes away.
Well, yeah, well, the other thing is the mechanic says just turn the radio up.
Well, it's good for 2NURFM, which
exactly
is, there you go. Okay, buy any car you want, just make sure the radio's on 2NURFM. In a serious note, though, the challenge you've got, if you buy a real lemon and it's got more than one problem, you were saying there's a devil in the detail here.
Look, my understanding is, and I was told this by an automotive executive a while back now, so things may have changed, but in Australia, we treat each part of the car as a separate component. Whereas in other countries, they say, right, it's 3 strikes and you're out. So you have a faulty air conditioner, faulty audio system, your transmission doesn't work the way it should do. In the US, for instance, they might say that qualifies as a lemon. In Australia, we say, we fix the radio, we fix the air conditioning, we fix the transmission, you don't have a lemon. You have a car with 3 problems.
Okay.
So they treat each individual component as an individual component, not as a whole unit of
okay, so the parts don't make up the sum, basically.
Exactly right.
Gotcha. Okay, that's frustrating because you'll hear people, and not only getting it repaired, it's a major disruption to your life because
Exactly.
you ring up and say, when can I get the car in? Oh, not until next Wednesday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, that's fantastic. So,
but the cabs do well out of you.
Exactly right. Uber's doing very,
But look,
very
the
well.
advice is always, even when you're buying the new car, do your research. Do your research and do your research a third time just to make sure that you're all okay. You can go and visit Dr. Google and check all of those recall notices on the new cars. There's lots and lots of things. You just go to the forums and have a review done.
Do
Read the
your
reviews.
due diligence.
Yep, exactly right.
There's always the ombudsman as well. Are you prepared to go on record and say there's a particular brand of car you wouldn't buy new?
No, I really don't like a lawsuit at this stage.
Okay,
in my
fair enough.
life,
I just thought I'd throw it in there. So make up your mind. But if you do want to check out the tank running over the Dodge, we can say that. Head to 2NURFM.com. As always, thank you very much.
Always my pleasure.
Brent Davison, motoring rider and motoring matters on 2NURFM.